Start right here with Nick.
Hey, Ja'Cory, just with the experience that you got down the stretch with, obviously the Iron Bowl and then the playoff and stuff, what were some of the biggest things you learned from that?
Really, just everything, learning from the older guys that was here before me, watching their work ethic and how they go about practice and everything. So I just take everything that they did and implement it in my game.
Over here, Charlie.
You mentioned the older guys, just with Jamison and John. What's maybe a big takeaway from them, and what was their advice to you?
As I was going through practice with those guys like John, Metch, and J-Mo and Slade, I just watched them guys practice every day and how they go about practice. And they used to compete every day, and I just take that in from them. I want to learn from them as a playbook and what to do as how I see the defense.
Over here, Michael.
What was that moment like? Can you describe the catch in the Iron Bowl? What was that moment like for you from beginning to end?
Honestly, I'm from Florida, so I didn't know how big the Iron Bowl was, so I just went out there and took it play by play. But after, I got to the sideline, J-Mo told me it was a great catch. But during that play, I just tried to execute and do my job,
Over here, Chase.
Ja'Cory, for a couple of wide receivers from other programs to transfer in here through the portal, was that something that was motivating for you or some of the other returning receivers in terms of, lighting fire, competitive competition-wise?
Well, yeah, it was kind of motivating, but as a group, we have a standard in the receiver room that the guys that was here before the standard they set. So even new guys that came in, we try to build them up and raise it to the standard that was here before.
Over here, Steven.
Ja'Cory, you came in with Jalen Milroe. How have you seen him just grow and develop as that passing quarterback with the arm strength and talent?
He's a great quarterback, and he's a great roommate also because he's my roommate. But I practice with him every day. He's getting better. We all getting better at the same time.
Over here, Mike.
Nick Saban said last year that one of the things that helped get you on the field was playing special teams. Just how much did you do that in high school, and what was sort of the learning curve and the motivation to get out there in special teams?
Well, high school, I pretty much played everything on the field. So I try to come here and do whatever I can for the team. So whatever I can get on the field and play, that's what I try to do and go hard at it.
Over here, Tony.
How versatile is this wide receiving group in terms of where you guys can line up on the field? And do you have a preference of, where you like to be, whether it's in the slot or as an outside guy?
No, it doesn't matter. You can put me anywhere, but the guys that's here with me, I feel like you can put them guys anywhere. We all just gonna come out and work and compete.
Over here, Charlie.
How would you say your chemistry with Bryce has improved over the course of this offseason now that you're full year in the program?
I feel like it's improved a lot. We still have more room for improvement. But, we're still getting better as this offseason. We're taking it day by day.
Over here, Mike.
With chemistry being such an important part of the receiver dynamic, how do you help the transfers when they come in? How do you guys integrate them into the culture of that room?
We all pretty much help each other. Some things I might not know and some things they might catch. And, they tell me and I tell them some things, some gems that I learned from, once again, John and J-Mo before. I try to lead on and tell them guys to, how we can work together as a whole wide receiver group.
Up here with Nick.
Just going back to the Iron Bowl, just catching that over your shoulder like you did, what went through your head, and I guess how much experience did you have making like a over-the-shoulder catch like that in a big game?
In practice, Coach Wiggs tell us to get on the jump machine multiple times a day, so it's like really repetition. So I just kept practicing that throughout the week. I can't recall.
Over here, Katie.
Ja'Cory, how do you think taking on an increased role as the season went on towards the end of last season has kind of helped better prepare you as you're entering your sophomore season?
It helped me as a player a lot more, because I have grown up older. I still missing certain things, so I just try to just take in what I can take in day by day. Try to learn it slow.
Over here with Steven.
Ja'Cory, Coach Saban's talked about the competition in the cornerback room. So how has Eli Riggs, Kool-Aid McKinstry, and even Kyrie Jackson, how have they helped make you better as well as you made them better?
They're great DBs. We go against them. We fight in practice every day. We compete every day, so they make our whole wide receiver group better. And they they bring their all in practice, we bring our all. It's a whole lot of competition.
Over here, Michael.
Was there a moment the last season where it kind of clicked for you? It's like, this is where, you know, I want to be, or this is what I need to do to get to be a leader on this team?
Really, from the beginning that I stepped foot in the building, you know, I was trying to become a leader and trying to get my name known and just become the guy that I am, or become the guy that I want to be.
Over here.
You talked about the Jugs machine and how the wide receivers, you know, kind of compete on that. What are y'all doing in that? Is there like specific competitions y'all are having, or are y'all just getting extra work?
You know, just getting extra work is not really too much competition, but we can spice it up as competition.
Over here, Kate.
You talked about being from Florida, that at the time you maybe didn't understand the significance of the Iron Bowl, but since that catch, since that moment, how much have you heard from fans about that, or how much you feel like that kind of boosted like how well you were known with fans?
Really, pretty much when everybody see me, they always say, that was a great catch, so from the Iron Bowl. So, you know, I'm guessing like it's that big. I'm still like shocked about it, but not really, you know, really looking forward to this year and how this game is gonna go.
Back here, Mike.
Has anybody ever joked with you about how they were calling you Jacoby on the game broadcast?
Nah, probably my folks back home, but it wasn't a big deal. You know, everybody make a mistake about names.
Anything else? All right.